Okay, now it says in B, there's Lars with the water and the horse. It looks like a swimming pool, doesn't it? Okay, so it says B, what depth D centimeters of water is in the trough if B buckets of water have been emptied into it? Yes? Are we there? Excellent. Okay, so what are they asking for in part B? What are they asking for? What are they asking you to write? The what? The equation. Correct? So what's the equation? What's the equation? Come on, guys, over here. I'm over here. What's the equation? It says, remember what it says? It says, we have a Polish professor here. Excellent. What does it say? It says, come on, guys. It says what? D is going to be the what? The output or the input? Guys, D is how much it's rising. How much is the total height? Right? So that's going to be output, right? Yes or no? Look, guys, if you get this wrong, you can't possibly get a 5 or a 6. If you get that simple thing wrong. Do you understand what's at stake here? This isn't a joke. You have to be able to do that. You're shouting out different answers and being proud if you're wrong. What's that about? It's silliness. If you want a 5 or a 6 or even a 4, you have to be at least able to tell me what the output and the input is, what's the difference between them. That's the whole chapter, outputs and inputs, isn't it? You want a 2 on the next test? Silliness. So what is D? D says, it says right in the problem, it says D, what depth in centimeters of water is in the trough if B buckets have been added put into the trough. So D is the total height, the total depth. That's D. Is that on there?
Yes.
That's D. So it's D equals what? 1.5B?
2 plus
2.
plus
Don't forget your centimeters. Plus what?
1.5b.
1.5B. You get it? Yes? What's the output? What's the output? D. Output. What is the function? Right? Yes or no? What's the pattern? Same thing. What's the input? B. I'm going to give you equations, and you're going to have to tell me what's the equation, what's the pattern, what's the rule, what's the input, what's the output. What's the rule? What's the rule? We just did this 15 minutes ago, and you don't remember? Boy, I'm glad I'm recording this so you can go home and look. How many people have ever looked at these videos more than once? 2 people? That's really reassuring. Okay? You know I have more hits in Vietnam, which is not even where this is being taught, than I have among my own students in Cambodia. Do you know that? There are more hits in Vietnam than there are in Cambodia, where I'm making this video for my students. Is that a little weird? There's hits from all over the world on my videos. I don't know why. Somebody doesn't have enough time, they have too much time on their hands. Watching my videos, it's a little weird. So, but what's the rule? What's the rule, guys? It's the whole thing. This is the rule. Right? Is that on there? Is that on there? Down at the bottom? Yeah, that's the rule, right? What's the equation? What's the equation? What is it? Same thing as the rule, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, let's continue with this. We're almost done. We have one more part to do. I'm not going to show it on here. I'm just simply going to say, how deep is the water in the trough if Lars tips 5 buckets or 18 buckets? Okay, so I equals 5 buckets. I2 is 18 buckets. Okay, so what would it be? Here's the equation. You tell me with 5 buckets. Can you do that? Right now, I'll give you 30 seconds. Take out your calculator. I know you actually have to move, which is really hard. What is it? 9.5. So it'll be 2. So the total depth is going to be 2. Let's leave off centimeters, okay? 2 plus 1.5 times 5. So this is going to be, what's 1.5 times 5? 1.5 times 5. 7.5 plus 2 equals D. So D equals 9.5. You were correct. Okay? Is that easy?
Yes.
Veronica, are you with me? Most excellent girl. Okay, now let's look at 18. So it's going to be D equals 2 plus 1.5 times 18. What's 1.5 times 18?
27.
What is it?
27.
What?
27.
37?
27.
28?
27.
Said 27. Oh, good. Plus 2 is 39?
29.
What'd you say?
29.
29. Excellent. D equals 39.
29.
29. Okay? All of a sudden you can shout. Very good. Excellent. I have found you out. Okay. We are done. 1, 2, 3. Off. Okay. All right. And it's all on there. Excellent.